think about people should not be struggling कि ये picture आ गई है इसके ऊपर story क्या है रटना नहीं चाहिए. We don't want copycats here because the things are so dynamic in defense forces. You are supposed to apply your brain, your knowledge, whatever you gathered, to find quick solutions. Practical intelligence is what we are looking for. Okay. A little while ago, when I was talking about that, that I have set up my studio like this. So I have placed some of the resources. So it's called the resource management. You have to deliver a solution on ground. So
Right,
that
sir.
is what we are looking for. You
Right.
cannot say at the end of the day, I don't know about the subject. No. So many people are looking at you. You are a defense leader. You are
Right.
supposed to be innovative, creative.
Right, sir.
You cannot afford to say have a no that okay I'll take or take little time because your inefficiency will directly affect the operations. Okay, you are supposed to be quick in taking decisions, and those decisions you should be held responsible. You should be able to take that honest or the responsibility of your decisions, right?
Right.
And for that matter, they are so critical during the theater of operations. One wrong decision will affect everybody's life there.
Absolutely.
So that is the kind of confidence we are looking in the candidates. It shows. That is why we are picking up only those candidates who are creative, who are not a routine kind of things. They believe in a lot of many creativity. They are not conventional.
Right, sir.
90% of the people thinking in one direction. Okay, so we will come to know that only 10% of people are there who are very creative, who are unconventional.
Right,
So
sir.
they are only being recommended for undergoing the training. There could be two situations, right? Firstly, the characters will be there,
Right.
and then you are supposed to write a the story around those situation and the
Right.
characters.
Right.
And in the second case, the characters will not be there, right?
Right.
So as I told you now, say for example, if I'm looking towards a picture when there is no character, right?
Right.
So there could be a situation where I still remember there's a table on which cup and saucers are being there, right? Only 4 cups and saucers are placed there, right? So how I will be thinking that is, I will be relating. May after seeing this is a trigger to me. यार ऐसा हो सकता है क्या मैं there is a problem. For example, we should not be mugged up by candidates.
Right.
I'm just giving an example. So क्या ऐसा हो सकता है कि मैं हम लोग अभी just graduate हुए हैं because मेरी इस उम्र के लोग अभी graduate हुए होंगे या job कर रहे होंगे. मेरे दिमाग में हमेशा से था कि rather than seeking employment for myself, can I do something creatively? Can I create employment for others? Can we go together, all 4 friends, and start doing a startup, make a meaningful product which can change everybody's life? EV, for example, there's electrical vehicles are there, so they're still not affordable, despite the government's subsidies and everything. So there is a technical lacuna in that. The charging stations are not adequate. Then battery endurance is not good. Okay, and moreover, we are banking on imports, lithium ion. That is not a possible. The technology is not there. But who stops me to invent that? Right? If I'll not think about that, nothing will be done. So I can have a startup, say that I am doing something, some experiments done, just like the China, they developed a nuclear battery. It's lasting for 55 years or so. So they're making a small level, maybe charging up the smartphone, and it will not be requiring any recharge for 55 years, right? And the concept of nuclear battery has been in since long. So people have stopped doing the research, or maybe they're doing the research in a limited manner. So I can use these areas to show my creativity, because it will not solve only problem of the pollution, dependency on the the natural fuels which you are using. Okay, but also will give me a better alternate to make a green planet, right? So it should be affordable. People without any hesitation, they should go for this, right? Can I create something, some startup for that? And then relating to that stimulus. Okay, because it is also very important that in my story I should be not going away from the stimulus. It should be given some kind of weightage in the story as a subset of it. maybe
Right, sir.
in a line. Okay, that yes, I got inspiration from the picture. So when
Right.
I'm talking about, they planned to do a brainstorming on the Sunday. They got together,
Mm-hmm.
for breakfast.
Right, sir.
So then now I will not give that much of importance to the that scene, but
Mm-hmm.
I'll be working for my objective. My
Right.
objective was to make a EV segment,
Mm-hmm.
maybe in a form of a two-wheeler or four-wheelers, with the government subsidies and all. We have executed it. The product was successfully launched with
Mm-hmm.
technology, and it is very affordable.
Mm-hmm.
Now it is not only giving a solution to the people, but it is creating employment, because there are so many youths who are with the skills, they are sitting idle at home. So can I provide this platform also? So if I it's like that, hitting one bullet and going for multiple targets.
Right.
So everything I'm doing for the society, that is, and how I'm getting a satisfaction at the end of the day, that
Mm-hmm.
we as a team, we are doing this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Right, sir.
so that is how you need to connect, take inspiration. Well, let the characters are there or not there, I will not be bothered about that. I
Right.
will be bothered about how I can do wonders for the society, wonders for the country, wonders for, in fact, this defense force is going to be my family for so many years. What can I do for this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, why they are going to take me? Because of my ideas, because of my creativity. That is what I am going to contribute in the organization. So
Mm-hmm.
these things should come out, and I should start believing in them naturally without any inhibition.
Right, sir.
Okay, I should not get worried whether I'll get recommended or not, or
Mm-hmm.
whether I'll be able to face this or not. But I should be firm about my beliefs, my own beliefs. That is
Mm-hmm.
what uh, makes a difference out of me when I'm going for the SSB with a group of people. That
Mm-hmm.
is, you need to create a value for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So we are at Gandhinagar. This institute, which is there,
Mm-hmm.
we are doing our best possible ways to keep it very different.
Okay.
Difference in terms of the quality engagement, right?
Yes, sir.
So all the candidates who are coming to us, we are not taking larger batches. We are
Mm-hmm.
restricting it to meaningful strength, maybe
Mm-hmm.
15 to 18 students per batch.
Right, sir.
Actually, it was so that is what we decided, that everybody should get ample of opportunity to
Mm-hmm.
discuss, to clarify their points,
Yeah.
and to do a lot of meaningful practice. The moment we are finishing up the formal lectures and all, we are
Mm-hmm.
giving them a lot of time to do practice on that. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
for example, the first day activities. Now, first day activities are the screening test. So till
Yes.
that time, don't open the door, you will not get to see the SSB, right? And it
Mm-hmm.
looks very bad that you prepared, or you have been very thoroughly prepared. You think you are confident,
Mm-hmm.
but you are not now given an opportunity, right?
Right, sir.
So, to have a understanding, this is a teamwork, and how the situation should be dealt. You should have a social tact.
Mm-hmm.
So for the repeaters, for example, repeaters are facing a lot of challenges when the group discussion is happening, the discussion test.
Yes, sir.
So
Right.
everybody speaks. Okay, you are
Mm-hmm.
not getting time. So should not bothered about that people speaking loudly and all. But
Mm-hmm.
at the same, you should get connected to the only one thing, that some task has been given. Right, this is your group. Now you are supposed to create a meaningful outcome of the discussion,
Right,
and
sir.
this is your show. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
all 14 people, 8 to 10 people who are sitting with you,
Mm-hmm.
this is your show. Okay, you should have that kind of affinity. Now
Mm-hmm.
you will not be bothered whether my what is my performance, why people, how people are judging me.
Mm-hmm.
It should not be your concern.
Right,
Your
sir.
concern should be only one thing. Okay, this is a group activity, and for example, there's a operation is going on. We need to quickly take a tactical decision. So
Right.
how we are getting involved. So these kind of practices we are doing here,
Mm-hmm.
and that is why even the below average student who is not able to speak, right,
Mm-hmm.
who is not confident in delivering his ideas
Mm-hmm.
without or maybe he's having a strained expressions. So we
Yes,
are
sir.
giving him platform to improvise on that.
Right, sir.
For example, we'll tell them, this is for everybody. I'm just putting it across through a channel. So
Mm-hmm.
say I'm not that fluent in speaking, right? So
Yes, sir.
how to approach this? So
Mm-hmm.
I got so many issues. I'm not fluent, right?
Mm-hmm.
My comprehensive abilities are not that good. I'm not able to obviously express in myself in writing also, right?
Yes, sir.
And when I'm doing it, I'm doing it in a strained manner, like cutting, rewriting, and all things, because it shows my haphazard planning, and I'm indecisive. I'm not able to take a decision, right?
Right, sir.
So we are suggesting them very simple solutions and very practical solutions. For
Right.
example, if you read, you need to have awareness of various subjects, right? So a lot of awareness is there in the newspapers.
Right,
Right?
sir.
So similarly, the newspapers, you can take a help of news from the internet and all. So just read out that loudly. Okay, when you are reading out, initial time you are actually getting worried about how's your expression going on. So that is a time when the contents are not getting in your head. Okay, you are just focusing on your delivery part,
Right,
right?
sir.
The next stage is automatically in a day or two, when you do a lot of practice, then you are confident that I can speak. Now start understanding that when you're looking while reading, it will not create any kind of impact on the audience.
Yes,
So
sir.
you need to have a connect with your audience, right?
Yes, sir.
So now you have a practical intelligence, you read more, and then take your time when you are interacting with them. है ना? So you need not to look frequently. So that is again a practical, the technique. Then you are gaining confidence. I can understand. Now automatically, naturally, what will happen is you will start understanding the contents of it. So the moment it is happening, that means you have passed out the stage one, right? The next stage is you close the newspaper after reading it loudly, because you already worked on the voice modulation and eye contact. You close this. Now you remember the contents. Okay. Now put your contents on a notebook. Okay. Write down and give yourself a target. 4 minutes, I will write 100 words, because you are aiming for the TAT also. And for that
Right.
matter, you are actually working for your group planning exercise, solving the situations and all, right? So that ability also you are developing. Now when you are using your own words, own expressions, whatever you read the content, whatever you understood out of it, so it is making you confident and improvising your comprehensive abilities. Your vocabulary will increase, right? And for those people who are still fighting with continuity in speaking, or fluency is not there, they can
Yes, sir.
write and speak. Okay. So the moment you are able to, touch this target of say 100 words minimum, now you start expressing yourself more meaningfully by using less of the words, but more content. It should be having more impactful language, right?
Right, sir.
Okay. So the moment you are confident now, while your written part is also okay, then you close it. The second stage is clear. Now stand before a mirror or tell your people who are practicing, like here we are giving them opportunity, make them understand. Okay, now at home, when you're going back to hostels, so you
Okay.
will sit together and now start speaking in front of them. Okay. Now
Right.
let me engage you for another 3 minutes, right? So now your expressions was there. Okay, you already done that on a notebook. Now you
Right.
already closed that. Now you stand in front of them. Now imagine you use your eye contact from left to right, right to left. Stay with them, say for 2 seconds or so. You feel connected with them, because they it should be your aim that my buddies will not afford to lose out my whatever my saying to them. They will be paying attention to. Okay, and you
Right, sir.
use voice modulation, you'll automatically go for that action words. You will be remembering, yes, this is action word, I should more emphasize on this. Okay, that is how you gain competency in your speaking skills. So
Absolutely.
for a leader, your the expression that should be given a very value weightage here, because you're
Right.
supposed to be standing in front of a 300 people, and you're supposed to charge them up. You're supposed to motivate them for a mission. So these are the qualities which cannot be ignored for SSB,
Yes,
right?
sir.
That is how we are practicing. So we are calling them here at Gandhinagar. SSB Mentors is our family, and we are having assessors of different areas, like the group testing officer is there, and there is an interviewing officer. So
Okay.
we are actually taking care of the candidates for 14 days. The course is there,
Yes, sir.
and we are not charging that much. It's around 16,000 rupees we are charging for the course,
Okay.
and everything is available on the website. We're having Instagram channel, as you covered.
Sure.
So these people are getting updates. and we are forecasting a month before the program. So Alpha Bravo, there are only 2 batches presently. The first Monday and the third Monday, the 2 courses Alpha Bravo, they are being always lined up.
Okay.
So people can directly go there, enroll, and come to us.